scrap companies. We followed that intel and got to this particular company located in Shire Hills. And we realized that several of these ECG cables have been cut into pieces and then melted into liquid form, molded into round aluminum bars, and then some in powdered form, which they export at very expensive prices. Now, apart from the one that they melt and sell, we also have some stock in this particular warehouse, where the quantity you see here are from so many containers that we have been looking for all this while. We have found these cables here, which was actually sold to them with the connivance of some Ghanaians that we are gathering intelligence to arrest. But so far, on arrival here, we have been able to pick 8 Chinese suspects and then 1 Ghanaian, who is a manager. But the owner of the company, I would prefer to keep the name for now, is on the run. But a team is on manhunt for him. And we are sure very soon he will also be arrested.
Who is this owner and what's his nationality?
The owner is a Chinese. The owner is a Chinese. And the company is known as Ponlock Company Limited. They are solely into scrap materials. That's the aluminium scrap material. They buy and mold it into finished product and export.
Okay. How long have you been doing this investigation?
In fact, we commenced this investigation about 2 weeks ago, when intelligence came in that these ECG containers are being diverted to various locations. But in actual fact, it started maybe several months ago, even before elections. But it's now that the intel have gotten to us, and we are determined to investigate and get all those who even started. No matter when it started, the last 2 or 3 years, we are determined to investigate and get the perpetrators arrested.
When you say that it started 2 weeks ago, I mean, we knew that upon the assumption of this administration, at the transition, what the minister said he handed over to him was in excess of about 3,000 or so containers. He mentioned. Yes, he mentioned some amount of containers that are locked up at the port, which remains uncleared. Only for us to get to know yesterday or a day before yesterday that these containers, well over 1,000, have gotten missing. And so, if you started the investigation about just 2 weeks ago, how do you juxtapose the concerns that people raise that these containers go missing under this administration?
As a secretariat, we can only speak to what we know after a complaint or a petition was received. So what I'm trying to say is that they received a petition 2 weeks ago, and what investigation has revealed so far is what I'm speaking to.
A petition from who?
A petition from a citizen of Ghana. It's not even one person. We have several people bringing in petitions, having gotten intel about it. So the secretariat picked it up. The secretariat operates in such a way that anybody at all can bring in a petition. And once we feel that petition borders on national security, we are obliged by law to commence investigation into it.
Would
one of them.
Would you apprise us exactly what the petition was seeking to do, or was seeking you to do?
The petitioners, all that they are seeking is that these are containers or cables that belong to the states. They are meant to provide electricity to Ghanaians. Some Ghanaians have not even gotten light in some various communities, especially in the villages. We have been hearing about people talking about Domso. Government is doing everything possible to ensure that electricity gets to everybody within the country. And so much investment has been put into this thing to import cables, to extend electricity to everybody, to make life stable or electricity stable. So if this thing is allowed to go on, then I don't see how we can stabilize electricity in the country. And for that matter, we only commence investigation to ensure that the gang that is involved in this activity, is arrested and dealt with according to law.
You can ask him. Yeah, you
I
can.
was even asking, how long has this company been in existence?
From the preliminary inquiries we have made, they have been operational for 2 years, but we are yet to confirm that.
There has there been any allegations of theft like what we are witnessing now?
This is the first time we are hearing something like this.